La leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again as the Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. That's what we likes to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings or person histories on this our homes and all our planets, past, present, futures, we also call ourselves other names, such as including ever-young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all of the created, incarnated souls that God has created, past, present, futures, and wants to bring best blessings to, can become risen reparatively to the divine feminine, reparatively to the divine feminine, masculine equally in balance, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-living's authorities of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe for all these Elohas, Elohims, Eli circles and arrowways and females and males? No, what we are doing is knowing that God is ever present in all creations and all sustaining, including to us and all that we knows and have ever knowns and shells ever knowns, and that's past, present, and futures, including all our families and communities, past, present, and futures, and all the flow and flow that God has given us to co-steward and appreciate. And so we says namastes, the divines with all greets the divines within yous and alls, and we says mituya oyasin nikotiyokosiviral. We are all related, and because we know we are all related, we know that we are all related, we can come together back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. And we says the elites within us greets the elites within yous and alls, conks and pox, and all the greetings of all the great civilizations that we are heatings, that were divine feminines friendlies and divine feminines and masculines equally friendlies, because we are all created star stuff, including especially paying attention to the civilizations of Atlantis and Vedic and Druidic and back and forth in circles, times, and all the continents, going back and forth to mitochondrial Eve and before centaurs and afters and beyond, because space-time is not linear. And so we are also, therefore, calling ourselves other names, such as Co-White-Calf Buffaloman, Co-Changewoman, Co-Iroquois clan goddess mothers, and in fact, Iroquois sister cousins and cousin brothers, goddesses and gods. We are calling ourselves news, co-cacitas, co-cachinas, co-spider women, co-earth women, co-sky women, co-earth women, co-imamamari, co-orishas and yamayas, co-daganach, co-zershant, co-kalki, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Co-Zershant and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient languages simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? Greatest kindness and goods, past, present, futures, now cosmic gogies for a risen, reborn and risen humanities. So we also call ourselves other names, such as co-Stellarianlies and co-Easterlianlies. That is, co-Aestralianlies and co-Aestralianlies, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is Magdalenes and Nazarenes equals, the females reparatively, the females and males reparatively and equals, and connecting them to their ancient heritage, especially of Atlantis and Thrace and all the egalitarian civilizations, the Magdalene area, and of all our continents, back and forth in circles, times, mitochondrial leaves, back and forth and during the dance. So we call ourselves our very real stargates, Atlantis and all holy lands and sacred earth risens, and the last that shall be first go first teams of a very real stargate, Atlantis and all holy lands and risens, and Stargate and Star Trek put together. And so it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurringly to open the stargates and the Akashic records of reborns, risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the New Millennium Golden Rule, which you can read at 5050now.wordpress.com, and just next to it read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and thus those. And you'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, you, because you too shall join us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. And the only issues we were concerned about was whether or not we would be silly and stupid enough to not heed the need to switch from parity parity to patriarch, to LALECHE, parity, non-patriarch, past, present, futures. And these are incarnations, and then there's this planet, and you have to do this task from another place in the universe and start over according to our karmic reincarnation by Goddess God, according to our karmic doings of goods and not so goods. But actually, it's beliefs we can accomplish this now. So we have the Numerical Golden Rule and IOU Savior Mystery Ceremonies. You can see our names and pictures there on the page. Call among the representatives. You. We can say all of the names. We will say them now. So we say Jiganose and Queen Esther, and more recently is Barbara Herschel and Lydia Costanza, and currently is Lydia and Virginia Valentine's, and especially our co-white calf Buffalo women, including Mara Rosemary and Pearl. And we have especially Mount Patricia Sunflowers and Martha and Sophie and Anna Marie Singing Crickets and Loyalies and Aloras and lots more there, and especially our Stellarian families. So we have Hannah's and Ellen's and lots more there. And there's to our bridges and our hearts. We have our reintertwining Nazarenes, Magdalens and Nazarenes, and Venusians and Marians, and that is Astrea and Libertian, Astrea, lots more there, with especially our beloved as Sarah Harriet and Radiant Rain is Sarah Harriet, and equally traveling from the circle signs, Clara, Jubilee Jacqueline, Precious Antoinette, Riz and Rose, Grandma Marie, Grandma Papa, Grandma Annette, all the grace restored, Grandma Dorothy's teaching and learnings, all the lessons of Wizard Justice and Wizard Justice of Oz that we all are, with Gaia and Jenny and Lynn of the Gaia family theory of Leonie and Jenny and Lynn, connected with Rachel and Chai and Vulko of the Stargaze families, and connected with our current generations of women. We have Esther's and Rachel's, and we have Anne Marie's and Julianne Marie's equal use, and we have Diaz Divines, we have our Jenny's and Julianne Marie's, and we have Barbara's and lots more there, and we have our youngest, and let's forget in the Akash card, we have our Bonnie and Sylvia, and we have our Magdalena and Sabina, and we have our youngest generations, especially as equal use for opening the Stargates and the Akashic Records, and so intergenerationally essentials. We have our youngest generations. We have April's Arisen, Rosa Risen, Earth's Angelines, also dictating the new rules of Edith. We have Halal's and Hesperuses. We have the States and Anastasia, some of our squatties, the Lighting Lees, and especially our beloved young couples. We have Vanessa Sally with our young women and with her young man, Vanessa Sally, and harmless of this Wesley's, and we have equally Lasse Galen and Leah Ross, Ben Shannon John, Bright Shining Jubilant, and Blessed Bow, and lots more. So our Comingsz, Marvelous Miraculous, always Estelarianlies, always Easterlarianlies, always all relatedlies, Reborns and Risens, Soons, LALECHE, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessing.